The strait's going to be open very soon, or they're going to get hit very hard, and then the strait's going to be open.
Let's get more now with Horizon's Middle East and Africa anchor Abeer Abu Omar. Abeer, this is a difficult needle to thread. How does it look like they've done it when Iran didn't want to cede control of the strait and, President Trump wants trade flowing?
Good morning, Lizzie. Yes, so many layers of complexities, really. It's a breakthrough in the region, at least. That is what we know. So many reportings happening all across, really, suggesting that this deal that you were just referring to could be as imminent as later today, and it will mainly encompass the Strait of Hormuz. So let me run you through some of the lines that you mentioned around Axios and what they say could be part of the deal. So first of all, inbound vessels would use a northern lane near Iran, and then outbound vessels would use the Omani waters or the borders next to Oman, the southern part of the Strait of Hormuz, to exit, of course, with the help of Iran. Axios also reporting that no tolls or fees would be charged over the next 60 days, and that Iran and Oman would also work to clear mines from a shipping lane for two-way traffic. Those are the intricate details that we are aware of from Axios. Now, separately, Lizzie, we've also reported that behind closed doors, Iran has softened its stance when it comes to the prospects of getting European nations to help it demine the Strait of Hormuz. So that's a stark difference from what we heard about a month ago, a response of Iranian officials to European officials, including President Macron, saying that Iran will not agree to any other country but itself to overlook the demining of the Strait of Hormuz. Now, President Trump, about an hour or so ago, on an LA tarmac, speaking to reporters, saying that we could see a development over the next 48 hours with Iran. He's also saying that the deal around the Strait of Hormuz will help reopen it, something that we've heard from other U.S. officials, including Marco Rubio and including Scott Bessent, saying that this deal that we're talking about with the mediation of Qatar, Lizzie, that's a very important note as well, is mainly around the Strait of Hormuz. So one asks themselves, what about the other concessions? What about the nuclear component? Because it does look like everything we're talking about for the time being is around the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, getting the movement back to the waterway, and getting those energy prices more moderated. And so this is what we're waiting to see. Again, imminent as today is the line that we've been hearing from media reports, multiple ones, President Trump, some of the U.S. officials, and some of our own sources as well, suggesting that we could see some kind of breakthrough from the Qatari side mediating later today at some point.